What's going on, guys? I'm not going to lie. Training has sucked. Conditioning has sucked. School's sucking. The last 3 weeks I haven't had free. It's been a rough 3 weeks. I've been doing something every weekend for the last 3 weeks. Midterms, I had field training exercise. Training's been rough on my body. I haven't really been eating good like the last 3 weeks. But nonetheless, I'm back on track. I've kind of been on track, but I kind of haven't. I really wanted to film outside today, but it's really bad outside. It's raining. If you can't tell, it's raining. It's cold, guys. But, I mean, I'm still continuing training. I'm still trying to run outside as much as I can for the marathon preps. But I am excited to talk to you guys today about, like, my new plan for nutrition when it comes to the marathon prep. So far, I've been pretty good when it comes to recovery. And all my training, I've been staying on my training, which I feel very good about. However, the next thing I'm going to talk about is nutrition. So, like I said at the beginning, when I started the marathon, I was just kind of eating like on how I felt, which the way my schedule is, it's really hard for me to like have a sit down like meal. Like I was just kind of like cooking. I didn't have any meals set planned for the week. I just kind of ate however I felt. Like if I felt hungry, I just made food, and I stuck with like good whole foods like chicken, meat, fish, potatoes, salads, like whole foods. Then the last couple weeks has just been getting out of hand. Like I've just been grabbing food when I can, not really like following, again, like I said, not really following any sort of diet or anything, or any sort of meal plan or anything, but I decided to go back to it, and I found a amazing app. This app right here is the RP Diet app. So what I really like about this app, again, I'm not sponsored by them at all. Like, I just think it's a really good app, and it's what I'm using right now while I'm training for nutrition. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys a bit about it. So pretty much what you can do in this app, you can set your lifestyle however you need to. So for example, pretty much like this app, you can design your lifestyle, like, times you wake up, times you go to bed, the times in which you work out throughout the day, the intensity of the workouts, and based upon that, it dictates between 4 to 6 meals. So if you're working out twice a day at high intensity, you eat 6 meals throughout the day to keep you fueled. Or if you work out once a day and keep it at high intensity, you can eat about 4 meals a day. Just makes it easier. So even though I train 2 times a day, I eat 5 meals, and I have it set up with different macros. So as you can see here, it shows the time in which I wake up, the time in which I eat at, and this is the food. Like I can pick foods to make my meals for that meal. So that's the target macros I need to hit. I don't know if you can see it well, but that's the target macros I need to hit. Correction, 40 grams of 40 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, and 65 grams of carbs. So that's like what my meal is for that day, And then moving down, that's the time I work out at. And then after I'm done working out, I eat another meal. So this is again the meal I have set up for that. So I have ground beef, 95% lean, 5% fat. I throw a little bit of protein powder. I eat a banana. I put a little bit of sugar-free ketchup, and then I also put the protein powder and the banana in the oatmeal. Then I eat again later that afternoon I have some chicken, olive oil, Brussels sprouts, potatoes, and then for my bedtime meal, I have some casein powder, some almonds, honey, and then oatmeal again before I go to bed at 10 o'clock. So right now I'm eating 4 meals throughout the week, throughout the day. So you can, like I said, one of the coolest things is you can set up your lifestyles. So the times you wake up, times you go to bed, times you work out at, how many times a day you work out, the intensity of that. But then you can also sit down and you can pick your meals, which I really like about that, because I've always had a hard time of evenly having macros spaced out in the meal, so not overloading meals with proteins and with fat versus overloading them with carbs and fats. It really helps you isolate how many proteins and carbs and fats you need based upon whether you're about to train, whether you just finished training, whether you're just eating the meal throughout the day to sustain yourself, or something to keep you fed and keep your stomach full overnight. Not full when you wake up where you feel full, but when you wake up, you're not starving. And it also helps me like see meal ideas I can create where I can add a whole bunch of stuff in it to create one meal, which I really like about that, because like I said, I have a hard time picking what kind of meals I want to get. So anyways, that's what I'm doing right now for my nutrition with the marathon prep. So far it's been working good for me. I've used it a couple different times. Never have I sat down and been able to do a full diet with it. I just kind of like did it for a couple weeks to help me get back on track. But with the marathon coming up in about, in about 13 weeks now, I decided to get back onto that app to help keep my nutrition good for the rest of training. That's what I'm working on right now with my nutrition. I highly suggest you guys check it out. Again, I'm not sponsored by them at all. I just think it's a really good app, especially if you're training hard for something, whether it be marathon, weightlifting competition, some sort of CrossFit competition, any sort of competition where you need to focus on nutrition. Highly suggest checking it out.
You're making a video?
I am legit right now. Yo, nothing. I just wanted to call you quick, and I don't know if James told you about what we talked about the other day with the business. Did he tell you about what our idea is for the shirts right now?
Yeah, we can do that shit.
Hey, you're talking about like the merch and the launch?
Yeah, about holding it off and just launching the website for now.
Yeah, I told him about it.
Yeah.
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah.
So I just got off the phone with a couple of my really good friends. As you guys heard in that call, we're planning something big. We have a company that we're trying to work on. Super infancy stages, but it's just really cool to talk about business now with friends and actually making it a reality. So keep a lookout on that. Keep a lookout on it. Anyways, guys, this is just a quick, literally super quick coming in, talking about where I'm at right now in the marathon prep, what I'm doing for nutrition right now, and then of course just a little sneak peek into the business we're working on. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Keep pushing.